Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another League of Legends commentary. Today we're going to be playing Warwick. I have a lot of practice with Warwick, so I'm not sure. I mean, he's good. I would definitely rate him like an A or an S tier jungler, but I've only lost 1 out of like 8 games in the preseason with him. And like I said, I'm not sure if that's just because I'm pretty practiced on Warwick or if he's like really OP and people just aren't playing him that much. But either way, this game was kind of a slaughter. I mean, you guys will see, but oh wait, how did I? Okay. But I've been having some fun with Warwick. So this game, my team had no CC in our lanes. He also doesn't have any. Miles doesn't really have any. Bot lane doesn't really have any. I mean, we have Janet Tornado, but I mean, it's not much. So basically the goal was to farm until 6, and if somebody's really low with Blood Scent, I can of course chase them. And then if my lanes are doing well, I might be able to invade Eve, because Eve, while she has an okay clear, not many champions in the game can stand up to Warwick. Period. Whether you're pre-6 or post-6, Warwick is a pretty fearsome 1v1er. So we're just gonna do the most basic route: blue, wolves, red. I'm gonna hop over because I knew that I could fight Eve if I found her. I start smelling her. I smell, was it bot lane? Somebody was low, and with that speed boost I'm gonna go ahead and check Eve's jungle. She's already cleared the blue, but she's on Gromp. I'm gonna activate my W so I get the movement speed boost towards her. She's gonna run away, try to kite me. I'm gonna turn back, make sure I get that Gromp kill, and then I'm gonna turn on her a little bit, press the attack, get a little bit of extra damage on her, and then I'm gonna leave. I'm not trying to turret dive her, and I wasn't sure if Zoe was coming. Turns out she's busy, if Malphite's coming, etc. So I'm not trying to turret dive. I wait until her charm's out, and then she's still low enough for me to keep smelling her. So I'm gonna run in there. I smell her real good. I'm gonna jump on her. She's going to flash here, I think. I get some extra damage on her. Okay, she doesn't flash here. I'm gonna run away again just to make sure. Zoe kind of walks toward me. She leaves. Eve flashes. I flash after her. She's got my red buff slow on her. I'm gonna finish her off, and then I get the Triumph heal, but I was okay anyways. Triumph doesn't actually save you like Dangerous Game does, so I was fine after that fight. I'm gonna go into Eve's jungle, take her wolves because I just killed her, so I get my extra prize at the end. And I'm gonna walk mid. Zoe's playing very far up because I guess she thought I was low because I just fought Eve, but Warwick doesn't stay low. So I'm coming in. She's gonna try to run away. My only problem with Zoe, I mean, obviously she does a lot of damage with her sleep and her hip. Anyway, she's gonna kind of flash, ignite, mouse hard. She's gonna get the mouse, and I'm gonna get the kill afterwards. Only big deal I have with Zoe, obviously she does a lot of damage if she hits her combo, and everyone's complaining about that. But as a jungler, it's hard to tell whether she's flashing with her W or whether she's flashing with her flash. And I always time flashes and by pressing tab and clicking on the spell, as I'm sure most people do. And with Zoe, it's hard to tell. That's what frustrates me actually the most about her. There's a fight bot lane. They trade 80 carries, and then Soraka's going to 1v1 Janna, but then I'm going to come in. Soraka has no life. She's not getting away from this. She had flash, but she's smart to not use it, because even if she did, I definitely would have caught her. Now I'm just going to farm the wave because Twitch is gone. And then now, as you can see, I've already picked up 3 kills in 5 minutes. So I'm off to a really, really good snowbally start here. I'm going to recall because I haven't gone back yet. We're going to get some items. I'm going to go Mobies so I can just keep spamming ganks. And Tiamat, which is kind of... you always go Tiamat on Warwick just to help your jungle speed a little bit. And then Malzahar roams bot. I'm going to farm up till 6, which is actually just 1 camp. I'm going to be level 6, and then I'm going to run bot. Zoe teleported in. Janna's kind of low. I've got Blood Scent on somebody. I jump on Soraka. She's going to go down here. She still had flash, but she doesn't want to use it for some reason. Zoe tries to go on Janna. I don't want to actually turret dive Zoe here. I was trying to get her to use some cooldowns. We don't have any minions, so it's kind of risky for me to turret dive. So I back off, but then my Twitch overextended. So in order to save him from Zoe's sleep combo, I'm going to go ahead and jump and ult on the Zoe. I get her really low. Luckily, Janna's shield plus my E is going to be enough to save me, and then Twitch's poison is going to finish off that Zoe. So already we're 3-0-2 and 7 minutes into the game. Everything's looking really good. I'm probably going to keep this blue just because I'm super fed. I'm the carry now. Nobody's going to argue with me either. Miles isn't the biggest mana problem laner because of his E, so either way he's not going to mind. I'm going to take that. I'm going to clear wolves. I'm going to clear raptors. I'm going to clear red. I'm going to be level 7 after this. I smite it just to get the HP boost, and then I'm going to start looking for that Eve in her jungle again. Because I know that if I get into even a 1v2, if Zoe comes before Mouse does, or if Malphite comes before Yasuo does, I can probably hold him off until my laners come. So that's why I go to invade. Eve actually ganks top. I'm going to roam top, but I don't want to straight up 2v2, so I'm just going to leave top as it is. I'm going to go mid because Malzahar is going bot, so I go mid, but then I see Zoe was following him, so I'm going to go ahead and activate a Blood Scent. I'm going to hunt down Zoe. She is going to get the sleep. She was going to get the sleep on me, sorry. But Warwick, of course, cannot be disabled during his ultimate, so I'm going to ult when I would have fallen asleep. I'm going to go ahead and flash onto the Zoe. She comes back to pick up my flash token because that's how her W works, I'm pretty sure. And then she's going to flash over the wall, but I got 2 autos on her when she did that because she was so low life. And then plus my red buff, she is going to die here, whether the Krugs hit her or not. And then me and Miles are looking to go bot. I don't have ult, but Malzahar certainly does, so we still have a suppress. The Strox is going to be really low. I'm going to go ahead and tank that turret dive for my team. I fear the Ezreal, but I do it at the wrong time. One thing about Ezreal and Ashe, they both work this way. When they're casting their ult, it's going to go off. You can still CC them, but the ultimate will come out. So I should have saved my fear until after Ezreal's ult shot out. But either way, I'm going to die, but we're going to trade for that Ezreal kill. And now we've got 8 kills on the map already in 9 minutes. Well, 10 kills. We've got more than a kill a minute. Needless to say, we are kind of snowballing. Eve's going to come in and one-shot the Twitch. He was kind of greedy to stay at that low HP, but obviously he wanted to push the wave. And then as for my build, it's the same build I always go on Warwick. I'm pretty sure I've made some videos on him before. But you basically go Cinderhulk, Titanic Hydra. If you're really fed, you can go and rush that Titanic Hydra. If you're not that fed, sit on it for a little bit. This game I went Mobies because I want to keep ganking, but boots, any kind of boots that you need, and then it's basically tank after that. So kind of boring, but you still do enough damage, and you're pretty strong. Here, I'm going to come top because Malphite and Yasuo are both kind of low. I don't want Malphite to somehow get a kill on Yasuo. Or sorry, yeah. And then I knew I could run through the turret. I'm going to go ahead and ult Malphite, but he can't be disabled during his ult either. So this weird thing happens where he doesn't knock me up and I don't suppress him in the same spot. But he's going to be suppressed after his ultimate ends. I'm going to go ahead and tank a turret. Malphite's massive E-slow is going to make it to where I almost die. But we are going to finish him off. And then we're going to work on this turret. Now Zoe and Eve are coming top. And we definitely knew they were coming. So we're just kind of waiting it out. I was ready to turn on them, but Eve's going to flash on me. Somehow I'm tanking the turret, I guess because of my Cinderhulk. So I'm going to get one shot. Mal's ults, but it's not going to do anything. And then Yasuo is going to leave. I wanted to go ahead and get the turret because it was first turret gold, but it's okay. Because my Cinderhulk made me tank and team left, so it's all good. Here, we're just waiting on me to respawn. Not much else. Since the dragon was a mountain drake, that's not that high of a priority. Obviously, I would like it, but in this case, I would prioritize first turret over dragon. And then we'll see where the game goes from there. So I'm going to go ahead and spawn. Zoe's going to kill Yasuo. I was making my way top to try and save him from Zoe, but that's not going to work. I'm going to come do Raptors. Try to hit level 9. Still not level 9. Malzahar is going to get ganked, but I'm going to go after that Zoe because there wasn't much I could do for Malzahar. I'm going to jump on Zoe. She's going to try to kite me, but it's definitely not going to work. She flashes away. I'm going to chase her. I think she gets her sleep on me here, and then she's going to get away for now. I'm going to keep chasing her, but I don't want to like 3v1 Eve, Zoe, and Malphite, so she is going to get away there. I'm going to go the long way around and make my way towards mid because nobody's here, so I can get some free gold. And then we're going to be looking for my blue and the dragon or first turret here pretty soon. I do kill the mid turret. We're going to get first turret gold. I jump on the Zoe. She's not going to be able to get away from my fear. Malzahar comes in and does a clutch ult to save me from Eve. I'm going to get an assist on that. And then we just got first turret mid. So now I'm making my way towards top. Yasuo was fighting with Malphite, and he was pretty low. I was pretty sure I could beat Malphite here, but with his E slow, he definitely maxed. He must have maxed E, yeah. So he's got 5 points in E. It slows attack speed by 50%. That's actually really hindering for Warwick. It means I can't really do any damage to him. But I'm going to go ahead and keep chasing him just to make sure he does die. Yasuo gets, or sorry, Malzahar gets the kill, and I don't mind that I go down for Malphite. Because this way, Malzahar got a kill, I got an assist, and Yasuo can get some CS top, which he desperately needs because the Malphite's completely crushing him, as you can see. Ezreal's going to hit a snipe top, and now that first turret's dead, next priority is going to be this dragon. So I'm going to spawn and make my way down there. Build wise, I decided to go for a Spirit Visage this game. They don't have a lot of DPS. They're more nuke. All of their champions, I guess except for Eve's Q, but they're all magic damage, and a lot of them are nuke damage. So in that case, Spirit Visage is going to be pretty cost efficient for me on Warwick. Obviously, I heal a lot. Janet can heal me with her ult as well. And then, really, if the game drags on, I might get Spirit Visage and Adaptive Helm, just because of how much magic damage they have on their team. But anyways, we're going to go for this dragon. My team gets in a fight. I'm going to go ahead and flash over here because they're in a fight. I'm going to finish off the Zoe first because her sleep is such a powerful CC. I don't want that messing with me while I'm fighting the other two. Eve's gonna jump on me, but she's not gonna be able to kill me. She ults over the wall, and then here I'm gonna chase down the Ezreal. He's gonna E away. I try to ult onto him, but I miss, so I'm gonna have to back off out of that. And then now I want to do the dragon. There's no reason for me to keep chasing them, so we're gonna come finish off the dragon here. Nothing too crazy. Warwick can do the dragon at any HP, as long as the dragon isn't one shot him on his first auto, I guess, because he heals more based on how low health he has, so he's definitely going to be fine. That's the thing about Warwick, you're going to stay around 2/3 life if something's actually damaging you, because you increase your healing once you're below half, so you stay around that half to 2/3 range. And that's why you're going to see me there, which is going to be fine. I tried to use my blood scent on Ezreal, but it turns out it actually went on Soraka, which is pretty unfortunate. So instead of chasing down Ezreal, I'm just going to clear the wave. They've got some more people coming bot, so me and Jana are just going to wave clear. I don't really want to dive on them because I don't know where a lot of the enemies are, and I'm not trying to die for no reason. I go back and I get my Center Hulk, and I'm going to be working towards a Dead Man's Plate next, just because Ezreal... One, Dead Man's Plate helps you get around the map, helps you dive turrets because turrets do physical damage, and also Ezreal was doing fine. He wasn't like super fed, but I'm going to go ahead and need some armor early because of that. My team's going to force a fight around Rift Herald. I'm going to go on the priority target, which is going to be Ezreal in this case, until Soraka shows up, but Ezreal was low enough for my ult to finish him off. Soraka's healing isn't going to get him through that. And then we're going to go ahead and finish off this Rift Herald. I am going to keep that. Well, actually, I think Malzahar gets it, but I would have kept it if I could. And then now I'm just going to go for my red buff. And then regroup with my team after I have the red. My ult's on cooldown right now, but I do take ultimate head on Warwick. Oh yeah, I should have mentioned that. You go press the attack. Down the precision tree, you're going to take Triumph, Alacrity, and Coup de Grace, or Coup de Grace, however you want to say it. And then in second tree, you're going to go Sorcery, and you're going to go Celerity and Ultimate Hat, because Warwick's Ultimate's obviously a very, very powerful spell. So when you get Ultimate Hat, you're going to have it up all the time. And Celerity gives you bonus AD based on your movement speed. Warwick's whole kit revolves around his movement speed, so that scales really well with them too. So here, I'm going to go ahead and come bot. Eve's going to like all in me or whatever she's doing. I'm going to chase her off. I'm not sure if I committed this kill. Looks like I'm going to leave them. Enemy team, Zoe's going to kill my Twitch. I'm trying to zone off as many enemies as I can, but Zoe just does so much freaking damage. She's about to kill my whole team. I'm going to come in. She's going to die right before I get to her, and then I'm chasing down the Soraka. However, Malphite and Eve are peeling in the bush, and Malzahar left me, so because of that, I'm actually going to ult out of there, because you can't be disabled while you're ulting, and I didn't really want to stay and fight them. I'm going to come around. I know that Soraka is recalling here because I'm Warwick, and you know exactly where people are with your blood scent. So I come around. I'm going to kill her. I don't really want to fight Malphite. I could, but it's probably just going to go nowhere because he slows my attack speed so much. So I'm going to leave him. Eve's pretty low mid. I'm going to chase her down. I think I actually go all the way to the base here. Yeah, I knew Soraka was dead, so I wasn't too worried about chasing her at least this far. I'm going to dodge that sleep bubble from Zoe, and then I'm going to leave the turret. Or leave out of their base. I mean, at this point, you just see me kind of running all over the enemies. It's because I got a successful invade off early, and then I started snowballing. And Warwick, especially at kind of lower elos, Warwick is super strong at snowballing. Just because whenever somebody's low, they don't recall in the right spots, and you can go kill them. Here, Eve comes to face check the bush. We're going to kill her because we did have our pink ward, so we knew they didn't have it warded. That's why we camped out in that bush. We're going to kill the Eve, and then I think I'm going to go back, finish off my Dead Man's Plate, get some wards. Make sure you're buying wards, by the way. You should usually have a control ward on the map and a control ward in your inventory at all times during the game. I'm going to place my control ward on Baron, and then just kind of group with my team. There's not a whole lot we have to do. I get my blood scent onto Eve, so I'm going to go ahead and jump on her just because I know I can kill her. and I can keep her out of the fight completely if I do. So we're going to kill off Eve. Meanwhile, my Yasuo is going to die top, but Yasuo really wasn't doing anything this game, so who cares if he dies. Anyways, I'm going to follow up the flank. I've got Twitch right behind me. I go ahead and summon the Rift Herald because it was almost dead, and it's better to summon it. I'm about to get in a fight here, right? I might die in this fight. If I keep Rift Herald in my inventory and it runs out, then I don't get to use it at all. So it's better to just summon it. Even if it doesn't really do anything, it's better for it to at least try, you know, better than it running out my inventory. Here, enemy team's gonna turn on me, so I'm gonna have to leave, and they are gonna get my Rift Herald. Twitch didn't really want to go on them there. He does try to ult the Zoe, but she sleeps him, and now he's gonna run away. I come to body block in case of that Zoe Q would have killed him, or if she's gonna hit a sleep or something. I don't want my Twitch to really die. We're going to leave this, and then I think we're gonna work on this dragon, maybe. Right now we're kind of baiting to see if the enemies will overextend, because we're not necessarily stronger than them at this life. So we're waiting to see if they make any mistakes. Basically, Twitch is kind of in the danger zone. And then Yasuo gets ult onto Ezreal. I'm going to kind of jump on him, but my E is on cooldown because I just used it to zone these enemies, so I can't really CC the Ezreal. Ezreal gets his ult off. They're all going for the Twitch. He's doing a really good job of juking skill shots. I'm going to jump. I tried to jump on Soraka or Ezreal, but it turns out I hit the same target as Malzahar, which is kind of a waste of my ult. Anyways, I'm going to go on the Soraka here, make sure she dies. She's going to die to my teammate. Then I can just turn to the closest target. Ezreal probably was a priority target here, but he's out of mana. Either way, Zoe was right in front of me, so I'm going to go ahead and jump on her. I'm going to use my Q to make sure I hit my E. I'm going to fear her. Meanwhile, my team got the Malphite in the background and the Eve. And then now that's a 4 for none, and we're going to get this dragon, and we're going to go for Baron. Now, the reason I did dragon instead of go straight to Baron with my team is basically just because Mal started it. There was no like special reason. He started it, so I might as well go down there and help him. I did not smite it though. I am going to have smite ready if we chose to Baron, which we still can because I can definitely tank it. So as long as my team can stay alive to its AoE, we should be able to get it. We're going to get it low. Eve comes to contest, but obviously I'm not having that shit. I'm going to finish off the Baron. Twitch opens up with his ultimate. Eve's going to try to ult away, but she's blood scented right now. I smell her, so I'm coming in. We kill off the Eve. I'm going to chase the Ezreal down a little bit, but I don't really want to overextend for it. Yasuo's going to die to Zoe's insane damage. Twitch gets slept, so once again, same thing as before. I'm going to stand in front of him to make sure he does not get one shot by Zoe, and then we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Actually, I turn on the Ezreal because he kind of overextended. I thought I could finish him off. Malphite's going to slow me with his E. My attack speed with his E, so I'm going to go ahead and leave. Normally I would just stay there and hit them. Miles hits me with a Q. Soraka tries to follow up, but she doesn't. Meanwhile, my team dies, and then I'm going to go for a red because the fight was going nowhere. And Twitch is going to get out as well, so things aren't too bad. After red and Raptors, I'm going to be full life due to red's regen, and we have an Ocean Drake regen, and I'm Warwick. So I'm full life here. Ezreal's trying to get a lot of harass on me, which I mean, I guess that's what Ezreals do, but all it means is that Soraka gets low, healing him. Malphite ults in, plus the Ezreal ult's going to finish off the Twitch, and then without Twitch, we shouldn't really fight, so now we're going to go ahead and back. I'm going to go get my blue buff because it spawned. Or actually, I'm going to give it to Mal, sorry. And then I'm going to go for their red buff. Eve comes up and smites it. I actually did have smite up there, so I probably should have used it, but I was saving it for combat, which never came, so feels bad, man. Get red stolen from me. Well, their red that I was trying to steal, stolen from me. The counter steal. Ezreal comes to harass me as per usual, so I'm going to jump on him. If Ezreal's going to sit there and auto attack me, I'm going to all in him because there's no sense in him just getting free harass on me without me pressuring him or Soraka to come save his ass. So anyways, we got Soraka, Malphite, and Ezreal here. They're both here to save Ezreal from me. Meanwhile, Twitch and Yasuo open up on Eve and Zoe. They're going to get Eve down. Twitch is going to almost die to that that asleep Q, but he's going to live. When I see that they won that fight, I'm going to turn on these two. I jump on the Ezreal because once again, I'm sure he was harassing me as he's trying to do, be as annoying as possible. We're going to finish him off. We're going to finish off the Malphite, and Soraka's kind of getting zoned here by the Janna, which is no problem. We don't really have to kill the Soraka. I'm one of the only two members of my team that has Baron. I think Janna had it as well. They're going to chase down Soraka, but I go back to give my minions movement speed because you got to remember Baron buff does give your minions movement speed, and you do need minions to take structures. So I go back and grab the minions. We're going to push into their base. We take their inhibitor. We take their turret. We still have Baron buff, so our minions are really strong. So we're going to go ahead and take these Nexus turrets. My teammates are going to try to like cheese the enemies. You know how people in solo queue do, but I just kind of want to end the game because I'm all about that LP life. I finish off the Nexus, and that's going to be it. So Warwick, like I said, he's a monster in this elo. I mean, in this meta, I feel like he's got some stuff that really goes for him, aka Ultimate Hat and Celerity. Press the attack definitely is fine on him. I know they're about to nerf press the attack, so we'll see how Warwick fares after that. But for the most part, getting that attack speed and movement speed and reduce ultimate cooldown, it's easy. That's how you play Warwick. As far as build wise, we already talked about that. And that's gonna be it. We'll just kind of cut it off. I don't need to keep talking, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about Warwick, please feel free to ask. I know Warwick very well. He's very fun, and he's super strong right now. So feel free to ask. And if you guys want to see a certain champion, let me know, and I will certainly try to get you guys a commentary on that champion, or maybe an in-depth guide. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.